Now, this is where the plane took off, Galileo International Airport in Rio. This is the projected flight path that we've been able to encounter. And this is a projected path based on other airliners that fly this route from Rio over to Rio de Janeiro. The island that we've been talking about right here off the coast, the island Fernando Noronha, that is 350 kilometers off the coast, the one that you mentioned, that one would have been fairly close to this projected flight path that we're talking about. And they're using this, from what I can understand from the reports that are coming out of Brazil directly. I was reading some of the newspapers from Brazil, some of the local media reports in Brazil coming out, and they're saying that the Brazilian Air Force is using this as a stop-off point, as a jump-off point, so to speak, for a search and rescue operation. Now, if we continue following the flight path, you can see it moves right over the Canary Islands, and I think Richard, you were talking earlier about how when one radar station picks up and another one leaves off and then another one will pick it up again. Well, according to Brazilian media, they're saying that the Brazilian Air Force is saying that that when they did not pick up the plane right here on Ilha do Sal, which would be the northernmost island here, of these 4 islands in Cape Verde, this one right up here, when it was not picked up by radar there, once they were not able to have communication with the aircraft, that is when that search and rescue operation was launched. That is when they began mobilizing in Brazil to try to find and see what was happening with that aircraft. The flight path would have taken it, as you can see, into Charles de Gaulle, expected to arrive at 11:15 local time there, and that of course hasn't happened.